let's turn to Sudan. Hundreds of thousands of people are on the move from the largest refugee camp in the country after paramilitaries have taken control of it. The Rapid Support Forces have taken over Zamzam camp in northern Darfur following days of violence. Aid groups say at least 400 people have been killed and another 400,000 have fled. The refugee camp had been home to around 500,000 people, many who had famine-like symptoms. Well, in the 2 years of fighting between the Sudanese armed forces and the RSF, more than 150,000 people have been killed. The UN reports that 12.7 million people have been forced to flee their homes and 24.6 million are facing acute hunger in what it calls the world's largest humanitarian crisis. It estimates that it will cost $6 billion to respond to this. El-Fasher, the capital of North Darfur, is the last area which is still holding out against the RSF. Well, Rozan Ahmed is a displaced Sudanese activist who is now in Dubai, and she managed to escape Khartoum to the Egyptian border when the war broke out.
I was in Sudan when the war broke out on the 15th of April 2023. It was a shock to all of us as a community, and I think as a country. It was completely unexpected. We started hearing explosions around 10:30 in the morning, which was very strange considering it was Ramadan at the time. And so we were basically woken up by war. And I personally spent the next 3 weeks in the war zone and escaped when my neighbor's home was hit by a grenade and it burnt to the ground. And so, you know, I guess that was my realization that I had to leave, and we left by road to the borders of Egypt.
We really appreciate you talking through what obviously is such a difficult time and experience for you. Obviously, the situation deteriorating on the ground in Sudan. This is a battle that's raging between two generals, arguably. Do you ever see a situation where you will possibly be able to go back?
Tragically, at this point in time, no, because like you've highlighted, we have two factions that are refusing to cease when it comes to violence and refusing to actually put their own nation and their own people first. And so for now, with criminality, with the ongoing violence, with the looting, with the raping, and with just so much ongoing that just makes it, the idea of going home is utopia now for me. But I pray constantly and hope constantly that our leaders will at one point prioritize their land and prioritize their population one day.
Really appreciate Rozan Ahmed, who's a displaced Sudanese activist, going through what she experienced. It's not easy and obviously very upsetting for her, but it's important to hear her words.